Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me see. I'm trying to fix you guys. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, I missed you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm live right now. So if you guys are watching the replay, hello. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I hope everybody is going to have a happy new year. This is our last ATC night of the year. It's been a very successful, wonderful year. We've been doing this for about a year and a half now, so I'm excited. We are doing ATC tonight instead of our journaling because I do ATC every Thursday, but as you guys know, New Year's is Thursday, so everybody is going to be out celebrating or sleeping or whatever you're going to be doing. So it's a holiday. I'm off. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. Hi, Becky. Hi, Kendra. Hello, hello. You guys, I've missed you. It's been some time because of the holiday. I've been super busy. My husband's been keeping me busy. He's been home on vacation and I've had some time off. Hello, Joyce. Thank you so much. Miss Joyce. Oh my gosh, I forgot to grab your card. I was going to open it. Let me see if I can. I see if my husband can bring it to me. I don't know if he's. Oh, thank you. I'm so. Thank you for opening the craft box. So Coral is here tonight. She's gonna watch us up here. So you guys, I am super excited. We are doing a winter scene. Hi, Marlene. Hi. Are you back home yet? Or are you still here? You're still here, right? I'm trying to see if I can get up to St. Pete maybe this week. Hi, Mom. There's Becky. Okay. You guys, I'm excited about tonight. Hello, my Becca Boo. Becca Boo's got some exciting things going on. I see on her page too, in the new coming year. You guys, the new year is a great way to, even if you don't do it on the first, it's a good way to like refresh and restart and evaluate like what's important in life, right? And I think we all need to do that. So tonight we're going to be working with a little bit of the washi tape that I have. I have this little blue tube. We're going to be doing a lot of winters and blues. So that is what we're going to be doing. We're working in the kit. And I might give you a sneak peek of next month. Who all has received next month already? Mom, I don't think I sent yours out yet, but yours is coming soon. Okay. So you guys, we are doing a very short version of ATC Thursday just because I know a lot of people are traveling or seeing family still. You're here till the 14th. Your hubby extended your vacation? Marlene, that's great. Let me see. I'm going to message you later on this week. I may be able to catch up with you on Sunday. Maybe, if you're around. I know you're probably doing your things, but we'll see. We'll see if I can maybe make it to one of the bottom of the bins. So, okay, you guys. If you need me to come get you, I can. Okay. So, tonight we are going to be using our kit. We have, I don't remember if I only have 4. We only have 4. Yes, I do. I'll be getting back live and revamping my rep program and launching my new items. That's so exciting, Becca Boo. I know I'm trying so hard to like refresh over here too. So you guys, I need to start going through my scraps. I think I'm going to use my extra snow too, possibly. You guys, I gave you a lot for the ski. I still have a ton of ski materials left. I gave you guys a lot. So you guys can incorporate that as well. You don't just have to be, you're at Seminole at Mom's house. Okay. Awesome. I will definitely, I'll reach out to you probably Sunday. So you guys, hello GB Ashley, how are you? So you guys, my husband's friends are here. Well, one of them is here and the other 2 are coming. So I'm going to have there's going to be 4 of them here and they're going to drive me crazy. So I may pop on for something, even if it's just to chat. But if I don't, you guys know it's just probably because I'm hosting and everything. I'm trying to keep my hat on, you guys, but it's probably going to come off. It's kind of warm in here. So it's a chilly day in Florida. I know some of you that are up north are like, ha ha, laughing at me, but it's a chilly day for me. It's in the 50s right now. But the wind is blowing. So you guys know whenever the wind blows, when it's cold, it makes it a little bit cooler than normal, right? So I wanted to show you, I think I talked about these. I don't think I showed you yet. Some of the new card decks from Dollar Tree. I did hit up Dollar Tree. I got a couple of things half off. Nothing great. There was a lot of candy left, but you guys, most of the stuff that I was looking for was gone. I mean, just gone. I got some tinsel for when we do our Christmas in July event with me and Beth from Craft Room Confessions. But these are new, so I'm going to show you. So you have the Garfield ones, and these have actual, I'm going to show you the back so I don't have to open them all, but these actually have like part of like the cartoons, like what you would read in the paper, like the actual tunes in there. They had How to Train Your Dragon. If you have a younger generation, you may know what this is. If you don't, you may not know. It's not a Disney, it's actually Universal. DreamWorks, but it is scenes from the movie. My kids love this movie. I don't know if I ever saw it, to be honest. And then they have this really cool Star Wars one. These are like the action figures, like the toy Star Wars. Like these are on there. And then these I had to get, and I'm actually going to do a video on these. We're going to be making some Shrek Valentine ones. I know you're thinking, what the heck? But you'd be surprised because when you think of Valentine's Day, it's like a love story, fairy tale. And believe it or not, Shrek is actually a fairy tale. It really is. It has all the fairy tales in it if you've never seen it. But those are the new cards that I got to work at Dollar Tree. And I think they are $1.75 now, guys. I want to say they're $1.75. So just be aware of that. I did not grab any cards, so we're going to use some Shrek ones. It's okay. We'll get some non-pretty ones. So I did pull some of these cards already for the occasion. Let's see. We'll just do Everybody Loves Donkey. Who doesn't love Donkey? Okay. So we'll just do those four. So these are the cards that we're using. You guys know we're using our glue. And I'm going to show you our printables that we're using for this. We are using printables from Ginger Journals. She is on Etsy. And these are Winter Girls, and they have like the blue vibe. I do have a couple different backgrounds though, so we'll see. These are the little girls that we're going to be working with. And then your scenes are a little bit bigger than the card, but I may try to attempt to do 2 cards with this, and I'll show you how here in a second. But this is like a little village, and that's pretty much what we're doing. It's just some winter scenes just to kind of get us in the spirit. So I only gave us 4 this time, but really you guys can Google winter scenes. And thank you for opening the craft box, Becca Boo. I've missed you. Hello, Robbie. How was your Christmas? Oh my gosh, does your granddaughter love her thing? I still can't believe that's your granddaughter. It doesn't seem like it. But I hope she loved her bookmark charm. Okay, so we're going to work on these. So why I chit-chat here in a minute. I am going to cut these out, though. We're going to just die cut them. Kind of fussy cut them real quick. And then you may want to use either double-sided tape or some glue that's a little bit or stronger hold. I'm going to attempt to use some of my E6000, the extreme tack kind. This is what I find in Walmart, just so you guys can see. I get that one in Walmart. Is it cold there, Robbie? You're probably going to laugh at me, but it's in the 50s right now, and it's freezing to us. She absolutely loved it. I'm so glad. I just love when my gifts get when my creations get a new home and they like it. It's like a little bit of happy being spread out into the world, and that's what I like to do. So there you go. All right, so I meant to do this before, but we have our company here, so I got distracted. So this just kind of sets the scene, and you could do 2 girls on one. You don't have to do 1 on each. You get creative with this and do it however you want. Now, the other thing that came with the kit was I included these little like pom-poms. They're like supposed to be snowballs. So we're gonna utilize that as well. So I'm gonna cut out 2 for now, and then we'll keep going. So how was everyone's Christmas? Did everybody get what they wanted? Did everybody get any Christmas cards? Did you all get your ATC exchange cards? If you didn't, let me know. I know I sent a few out myself, so they might be arriving a little bit late. I know that there might be arriving. It was very cold. We got a blizzard on Sunday, so today was the first day we haven't had to scoop snow. I'm ready to head south. Yes, come here, Robbie. We've got room. Except for this weekend, we don't have room. We have company this weekend. Or the rest of the week, I should say. But yeah, tomorrow I work a half a day. And then we're just going to hang out with my husband's friends. And he doesn't get to really see them very often, you guys. So it's really nice that they're here. And, you know, we're hosting. I know, Robbie, come see me anytime. I'm going to take this off and show you how crazy my hair is today. So, oh my goodness, Kendra. I was thinking about you, Kendra, and I meant to text you because I needed your address. I don't think I've ever sent you anything. Maybe I have, but I wasn't able to find you. I think my pirate ship only saves things for so long. We don't celebrate Christmas like that anymore. If we want anything during the year, we get it ourselves. That's so fun. I mean, I agree. I'm spoiled. I tend to be a little spoiled when it comes to that department as well. So I completely understand what you mean, Becca. Hi, Sam. Merry Christmas to you. Missy AT package is still missing. It's been on its way for 2 weeks. I'm so upset. Mom, I did not mean to bring that up. I am so sorry. I know. You should be able to get tracking, though. Any package you send out comes with tracking. I don't understand, because they have to put a sticker on it. All right, you guys, look. I am going to kind of cut out part of my scene, and some people have a little bit different scene, but I'm going to kind of cut it in half, and I'm going to show you why here in just a second, because what I want to do is I want to create 2 cards from this one scene. So I'm going to kind of make it like a puzzle, like a negative, positive type thing. Oh my gosh, my hair looks terrible. Okay, so let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some white paper. If I can find some white paper. Let's see how this will do. We're just going to cover the background. So I'm going to do 2 of my cards on here, okay? I only grabbed a few anyway. That's okay. So I am going to use my glue, and I'm going to create something. Oh, you know what, you guys? This one is running out, like, really quick. Let's see. We'll see what this one is like. It's been a while since I used my glue, you all. Okay. I have not created anything. I feel so bad. I did not do any journaling this Christmas. I've just been super busy. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to just kind of glue it right on the edge. That way I have less cutting in my life, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing with the second card. So right now I'm just going to give this kind of like a blue. It's got like a very light blue, this page. This was just a scrap page that I have. So this is where he says, not the gumdrop buttons. You guys, Shrek doesn't get enough credit. Look, you guys remember when I made my bookmark charm with my Gingy on it? Not the gumdrop buttons. He's so funny. I don't know. I love the movie Shrek. And of course, they have the song Daydream. I'm a Believer. I almost said the wrong song. I'm a Believer in it. It's not the Monkees version, though. That was the only pet peeve I have with that. Is they, you know, Smash Mouth did its own thing, but it's still cool. But I will say, it's so funny because if you ever go to a monkey show, one of the jokes that Mickey says is, I sang this song long before Shrek. And it's very true. It's very true. Okay, so now I just left a little bit in between so I can just cut them. If you want to just sit down one afternoon and make yourself a bunch of backgrounds, just like ready to go, like if you're not feeling very creative, at least you could do backgrounds, because I know we all get in those funks, right? And my mom was telling me today, because we have this, She actually gave me a good idea. So this is why I'm mentioning it. If you find these at Dollar Tree, they're the little crayon holders. She actually gets these to kind of keep some of her cards in. If you have some like half made or partially made, or if you just make some with some backgrounds on it, get yourself one of these to hold them, the ones that are partially done. It's a very good deal. Those are $1.25. Okay, so we'll go in later and do our corner edging, but I just kind of wanted to show you. So now we have those two scenes, and now we're going to make, so technically we are going to make 5 cards, but we're going to do 2 different scenes. One of them is the snow, like at the top with the village, and then this down here. And then this one is going to be like down here with the rest of the village up here. So it's going to be kind of like a collage-y type thing. And I think I'm just going to throw some snow back here, and we're just going to make that one kind of plain. You love the clear ones? Oh, ma'am, I'm a big funk, and it seems like I have been for a month. Oh, Robbie, but your stuff is always so beautiful. And you know what? That is okay. Sometimes you don't always have to be on top of it. I mean, we always want to do that, but you have to give yourself grace. Otherwise, you'll get very burnt out very quickly. And I never want that for any of you, because I don't want that for me either. You know, we try to encourage each other, and that's all we can do. This is a little bit left over from last week as well. And then I don't think I included these in the kit because I just kind of found them. But I also have these little snowflakes. And even if you have like a snowflake sticker or something that you could use, I think I'm just going to use these. And we're not going to do a character on one of these because I only have the 4 like little girls. So I am going to cut those little strings off. It actually was a garland. And that I got from, this I got a long time ago from Goodwill. It's like a little garland, but I like to use them for the embellishments. Hello, Bonnie. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my winter scene here. I know I have a little funky little thing right here. Hi, Sue. But I'm going to die cut that before I glue it on, just a bit. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the shading around it, I think. You'll see what I mean in a second. So I'm just going to kind of give it its own little like plane, like a plane of, like a blanket of snow is basically what I mean by that. Okay. It does not have to be perfect because it's a little bit wider than we need to. So we'll cut that down however we want. If we want more of the tree, we'll cut it this way. If we want more of that house in the background, which is what I'm going to do, we're going to cut it this way. And you're still going to see the tree in there, right? So I am going to go ahead. Let me see if I like this. Sometimes you can play with it too and just kind of lay things out how you want it. It's just going to depend. But I love using different buttons and embellishments like this because it just brings your cards to life. And it makes them just a little bit more detailed, you know? So that is what I think I'm going to do with a little bit of this ripped paper on top. Yeah. And then I might even add in a blue star. So let me get my little papers down. So I'm going to glue this the right way. With most of my side where my house is. And then I'm going to glue it down on the edge. So even if something is wider, you just want to line it up to the edge of your card. And then you can always cut off your extra pieces there. Is that my Elizabeth on here? Hi, Liz. I'm reading it in my head, Elizabeth, but you know. How is your machine? You guys, it was so funny. Liz stole a white gift from my husband at Christmas, and he was giggling about it. He thought it was so great. And she stole a how you say it? Nespresso machine. I can't say it. I can't say it right now. What is wrong with me? You guys know what I mean though, right? I know she's loving it. I already know. I can't say it right now. But anyway, we had the best little Christmas. It was a great day. Everybody was, you know, a family. You always got to be on your best behavior. Everybody had a good time. We played games. We played different relay games. I didn't take a ton of pictures. I posted a couple up. I was basically just enjoying myself this year, you guys. I didn't take a ton of pictures because I just really wanted to enjoy it. So that's why you won't see a lot of pictures. So I'm just going to kind of put these little details on. Sorry about the dogs. We are expecting one more of Robert's friends to come tonight. So, hello, my sweet Sarah. I'm thinking about you and sending you sweet hugs. And my sweet Linda. Linda, I was thinking about you this week as well. You know, on that note of everybody having a Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, even if it wasn't the best, I hope you guys can find joy and peace, even moving from the holidays into the new year. It's something to look forward to, nice and fresh, a fresh start. I know that a lot of people do hurt this time of year. And when I say we had the best Christmas, I don't, of course, meaning we did. And that's not to, you know, of course, take it away from anyone else that didn't. Every one of you that have, you know, reached out or that I know has not had a great year, you're always in my prayers. Of course, my sweet Sarah. So obviously, you know, you guys are always in my prayers, and you want to just kind of look into the new year as a nice fresh start. And I know most of you already do that. So those two know who they are. So I'm going to go ahead and glue my little snowflake. Like I said, I do not know where this came from. And I am probably not going to hold this up because it'll probably come down. But I'll show you. We are just kind of putting our little... You can layer it if you want. And this is the E6000 Tacky Glue. And I got it at Walmart. I think it's like $4 for the bottle. It's not my favorite, but it works. It should work anyway. It usually does work. So I stopped using this for a while, and then I kind of came back to it. So I'm going to kind of glide these around for a minute because I don't like the way that is. Oh, I think I put the wrong side down. Hold on, guys. Excuse the dogs. They're playing with the company. You're welcome, Linda. So your son's going back home now, right? Is that what I saw? Oh, why don't you want to stick? You know what? We're going to put you right on the paper. I'm going to show this one at the end. But basically, you can take two different backgrounds and make two cards out of them. So that's what we're going to put there. Hi, Mel. I'm ready for the new year and armed with purple pens and planners. I saw your post today. I love that. I have my planner and then I have my home planner. So the home planner is basically for like everybody to contribute to. It's supposed to be for like all of the events that happen with everybody in the house. Like say my husband's like off of work, or my daughter has a doctor's appointment, or there's some kind of event coming up. That planner is for like everybody to use. My personal planner is for just my stuff. Basically my craft stuff nobody else cares about in the house. So is my mom and I. Yes. And we're going to be doing some journaling, and I think there's two things that you want to catch me this week. Not this week, but this coming month in January. We are going to be making a Christmas card holder, because I know of us have our Christmas cards and we don't know what to do with them. I know some of us throw them away, and that is okay. I'm not judging. But if you want to keep some really important ones, we're going to make a Christmas card holder. I know it's kind of late, but I'm just like, hey, some people don't necessarily clean up at Christmas. They wait till after the new year. And then the second thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a journal planner. So stay tuned for that, because those either is going to be done on a Journal Time Tuesday, or it'll be done like on a video and I'll post it. I'm good, Mel. I've got to message you because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the whole Arizona thing. I'm worried about finances, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it, in other words, but I'm going to see. You guys, our mortgage went up a lot. So I'm just like, oh, and it's not necessarily the mortgage per se. It's the insurance and the taxes is mainly what's doing that. Yes, right, Linda? Well, everybody's going to be going into the new year with planning. I'm very bad at keeping the planner, so that's my resolution, is actually keep my planner. Yes, doesn't that sound fun? So I think we'll do the Christmas card holder. I know it's going to be so late, but you guys could always go into it with the new year too. Like you could probably keep this for a couple years to collect cards. So I'm going to keep some of my Christmas stuff out for that purpose, but you can make it an everyday thing. All right, so see how this part of the card, this is the top and this is the bottom, right? So now we're going to use this and we're going to put it at the top. I do have a little bit of this felt piece that's kind of glittery. I think you guys saw that on camera. Yeah, so that's like our blanket of snow down here. So I'm going to go ahead. I got my card. I'm just going to kind of put the glue on the top. And then I'll be able to kind of line it up to see how I want it. Which I think we're going to do it right there. And if you miss a piece, you can always go back in with that glue and get that piece. No worries. I try to make this easy and fun. You love that idea? Okay, awesome. I'm glad you guys love that idea. Because I was worried. I was like, they might be over Christmas. But we can do something that's a little less. Maybe we'll do something a little bit more winter. Actually, I think I got a good idea. We'll do something a little bit less Christmassy, but it'll work for both. All right. So, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sue. I hope everybody did have a good Christmas though. And, you know, I am just glad that for a majority of my friends I did see, you know, had a good Christmas and did well. They had a peaceful one, which is what I really wanted for everybody. I don't care about presents. Hello, Marsha. You got your gift today? Oh, Marsha, I'm so glad. Did you like it? I hope you did, my friend. I thought of you and I was like, Marsha needs this. Marsha needs this. I did send a few cards out to my lovely friends. So we'll see if they get it. All right, so I know my mom's package is still missing. So if you guys didn't get anything from me yet, just keep your eye out. All right, now I have my background, and then I kind of layered this on. You love it so much. I knew you would. So I have my background, and then I layered on like the village, and then I have my blanket of snow. So now I'm going to put my little girl on, and we're going to use just our foam double-sided tape. And now she's going to kind of look like she's playing in the snow back here. I think, yeah, I'm going to do that. Yes, and your card came on the perfect day. Oh, Sarah, that makes me so happy. Grinch, yes, I made my mom a junk journal. I think I posted it. Almost all my kids came over and I loved it. My son cooked the ham and one of my daughters cooked everything else and cleaned up. That is so sweet. Sometimes that's the best gift. It's just the food and the company. My son being here was really special. I know that there's going to be some Christmases that my kids can't be with me. And I've had some Christmases where my kids can't be with me. That's why we celebrated early. And I don't mind doing it. I actually liked it really good. Really well. I really enjoyed it because it wasn't like a big, the stores were open in case we needed anything, and it wasn't a big rush. And we got to spend some time together. And then my daughter called me from New York. She made a snow angel yesterday. She's still in New York. She's having fun though. So I'm glad she's having fun. Her and her friend are going to probably hit up one of the museums. So I'm going to put a couple snowballs down by her, guys, like she's about to get in a fight, like a snowball fight, right? So I'm just having fun with these. These are not supposed to be like a real teaching technique type thing this week, but I just wanted to do something different. So I'm going to put it right on here because I think it's sticking to me too much. Now, these little snowballs, we're going to try it with this glue. I don't know though. I'm going to put 2 little dots down where I want to put the snowballs, and we'll see how they hold up. I'm going to let them dry, and we're going to work on the next card. Sarah, I'm so glad that card came when you needed it. You know, sometimes I tell my husband this, and then I got to tell you about his present I gave him. But sometimes I tell my husband, you are right where you need to be. We are all right where we need to be usually. I learned how to play Mexican dominoes. I've never heard that. That's interesting. Oh, and by the way, hi, Aunt Linda. My poor aunt always catches the replay, and she never hears me say her name. So, hi, Aunt Linda. All right, you guys. This is my other card right here. Look at how cute it is. Let's see. I don't want the snowballs to fall off, but isn't that cute? Is that the train one? Oh, you're talking to Linda. Okay, gotcha. Facebook is really funny. Like Sarah was saying, she can't reply to all the comments. Facebook is being bad about that lately, you guys. It's pretty bad. Okay, this is the next one we're going to do. This one is just a sweet little house in the wintertime. And I happen to have, I don't know if everybody have it, but I think one of the girls comes with like a snowman, and she's actually building one. And no, I'm not going to sing the song because I know you guys know it, and you'll probably start singing it in your head. So I'm not going to do that to you. But I am going to look in the light and kind of see where I think part of my roof will be cut off. But remember, if you have a printer that you can change, or if you have access to a copy store that you can change, if you cut these in different sizes, you could even make this a journal page and then a smaller one for a matching card. How cute would that be? That's another thing we're going to do on the page too. We're going to do like a journal page with like a matching ATC. So I'm going to tell you about my husband's present. Actually, I'm going to tell you about 2 of his presents. So speaking of matching journal and matching card, my mom made the cutest things. I have to talk about her for a minute. So she made my husband an ATC card, and it was all about like Santa's beer or something. It was, you know, this is just a fun guy thing, right? It was so cute. And it matched the shirt that she gifted him, which was like Santa's St. Nick's beer or something. I don't know. Obviously, it's like a guy thing, right? And I thought that was so creative to make a card that goes with, you know, your gift. Like, it was a perfect match because she took like, I think she took the image or the tag or something and then had it reproduced at the copy store. My mom will probably tell you in the comments if that's what she did. But look at how cute that is, right? Super cute. So now we're going to cut off the edges. Look at me. Everything's sticking. All right, so we're going to cut off the edges. It's okay if we get some of that house. You just want to make sure that you're getting the, you know, majority of the house. Okay, so the other present I'm going to tell you guys about that I got him. So my husband, back in, I think it was like November, I should have cut a little bit more of the snow off now that I see it, but learn from my mistake, right? It's okay because we're going to put her here anyway, and it's going to be okay because she's going to be building a snowman outside her house. Look, it's snow day. So about November time, my husband told his mom, my in-laws, what what he wanted for Christmas. And he said, I really just want to look through some pictures and reminisce. That's really what I want for Christmas, because he's not all about stuff. He don't like stuff. It's very hard to get him stuff. Actually, I'm going to put her on I changed my mind, you guys. I can't do two things at once, obviously. It's been a while since I've been back here talking to you. Anyway, so I decided my sneaky self was going to do a little something over the top, maybe, or just a little piggyback off that. So what I did was I asked all of his friends and our close family members, just a lot of people that are really in his life, to make a little like short video of saying Merry Christmas, or talking about a favorite memory, or reminiscing, you know, whatever. So I put it all together in a video, including like his family members, like his parents were first, and they did this cute little intro thing. It was so cute. Obviously it's private, so I'm not going to share it. I already promised everybody I'm not going to share it. I might do little tidbits here and there, and I thought I didn't want to record it while he was watching it, because it was very precious to him to hear the things that people had to say. And it was a really special gift, and it's something that he'll always have. So yeah, there was comedy in it. There was tears in it. It was just super special. And of course, me at the end saying, well, I hope this tops your gift from, you know, such and such a year. But really, my husband needs to be reminded how, like, really how great of a person he is, and that was the best way to do it. I mean, this is kind of the thing that you do when somebody passes away, but I'm just like, why do we have to wait for people to pass away to tell them how we really feel? Like, I don't care about being called a softie, or, you know, all those other words that people say. I really truly feel that if we tell people how we really feel and it comes from the heart, it should be done while they can still hear it and appreciate it, right? Or is that just me? I don't know. Okay, by the way, if you can find this, please try it and buy it, because it's going to be gone soon. It's the 7-Up Shirley Temple. It's pomegranate and cherry and 7-Up. Thank you, Robbie. Hi, Estella. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I was rambling. So I got my little girl. I got her little foam. So I'm going to go ahead and put her like kind of sticking out here, because she's going to be building a snowman right over here. And I kind of got her a little off to the side, which is fine, because I want to put a couple snowballs there. I love these snowballs. By the way, you don't have to wait. Oh, thank you, you guys. I appreciate that. He did appreciate it. And, you know, tears were shed, and that's, you know, that was his moment. His family did too, and that was, I think it's just something that you always want to have. It's something that everybody should have at some point in their life, just to remind them how special they are. And all of you are special to me, all of you. Okay, so I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna put 2, and I'm debating whether I want to put that big one there. I think I'll put it like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and try to use my glue. I think it's staying on for the most part. It's a tacky glue. I don't know if it's really fast drying, but we're just here for the fun, you guys. If you really wanted to, you could probably use Fabri-Tac, or I'm not sure if my special glue I love would work with this, but even just regular glue and it'll dry. All right, we're gonna hide that little, whatever that is. I think it's like a Christmas tree or something on the front porch, but it's okay. Oops, wrong cap. All right, so I am going to stay away from that, but I'm going to put a little extra stuff on here. So we have these little, most of you, yes, I do love sentimental gifts too, because it's not something you can buy in a store. And that's like what the whole Grinch story is about, right? By the way, you see my Grinch? He's still up there. So Of course, I have my little craft box up there now. I did do some of my putting away of Christmas, not all of it. Just the crafts, though, not the house. The house will be done after New Year's, I'm sure. So I'm going to make it snow and just kind of play off of the snow that's already on here. Maybe make a little bit because it is snowing. This reminds me of my daughter. She sent me pictures last night, I think it was. They were doing, and I'm going to put a little snow on the roof too. You guys can, let me push you down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting a little snow on the roof, just like little. You could take a paintbrush too if you wanted. But I'm just kind of dotting different areas. You could put a little snow on the window or whatever. And remember, these are just, I Googled these pictures, you guys, winter scenes. They're not anything that was like copyrighted or free or whatever. These are just Google, so I don't know whose they are, but that's why I say Google just winter scenes and you'll get a bunch. As long as you're not selling it and creating your own work with it, then, you know, this type of stuff I think is okay. Okay, so I don't want to do too much. We'll put a little snow on her hat and on her dress because, you know, she's out in the snow. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there because otherwise it'll be a blizzard by the time it's done. But there is our next little card. So it's snow day out in front of her house. Isn't that cute? I love, 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 love that. So again, I know some of you don't like the snow. Some of you do like the snow. It just depends. These could always be beach pictures too. We're celebrating the new year. I really only had one card that I was thinking about doing for New Year's, but it was just one. And I was like, they want more than that. They want more than that. Okay. So I'm going to take my other card. I do have a pink scene, and I was very pink this year with my, I'll go ahead and take a couple cards out. So I was very pink with my Christmas theme. Let me put you up just a bit so you can see me, so you can still see that. So you guys know, some of you may have gotten this one, and it's another little Christmas town with like this thing. It's currently snowing there. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of line it up. I think I'm going to leave some of the bottom because I don't want to make the same mistake on that because we only have like one little girl to put on there. But yeah, we're just going to kind of line it up however we can and do this one. And basically I'm going to, this next one, I'm going to do some pink glitter glue with this because I think it'll look cute. So I may need to get another glue stick out too. Look at that. You guys, I was doing a lot of last minute things. I guess so. Okay. That's all right. Let me see. I want this one with the door because there's a little house with a door on this one. So that's how we're going to line it up. See how there's like a little door? I didn't want to cut that door off because I think it's so cute. There's a door on that side, but that's not going to cut off. So, all right. So we'll cut this off. And you guys, it's funny. I think there's one thing I wanted for Christmas that I'm just going to go buy myself because I didn't really ask for it either. But I kind of wanted a lap TV tray. Like one of those things that like the kids use to like color on. Because my dogs, no matter what I have in my hand, they're always they want to just jump. They're little, so they want to jump on me and be lap dogs. And I love them, but sometimes they get into my stuff where they knock something over. And I'm telling you, when I say my dog constantly jumps on my remote and changes the channel, it's an every night thing, every single night. So I'm kind of want to get me a tray so I can have that at my spot. Hi, Sharon. Did I miss you coming in? Did I say hi to you? I don't think I saw you. Welcome in. Okay. I'm going to cut my two girls off. So tell me, in the comments, because I know I've been chatting so much. I want to hear what everybody has to say. What was a special gift that some of you got this year? What was your special favorite gift? I know my mom said her Grinch junk journal, which, yes, that was special. I put a lot of her old photos in there from when she was a kid, and then some when I was a kid, and from my grandma, her mom. So I know that was super special for her. But you guys tell me, what special gifts did you receive that was special? Or what special gifts did you gift if you didn't receive that you enjoyed gifting? Because some of us enjoy gifting rather than not. Oh, you're not at work tonight? Seeing your kids. Yes, Marlene. Isn't that the best gift? I really enjoyed Christmas Eve service too. It was really nice. It made me cry because it always does. Anything like that. I'm such an emotional wreck. I cry for everything. What did I cry? I cried today for something. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, you guys, do you know what I'm thinking? Yes, your kids being here. Isn't that so funny that 2 people have answered the same thing? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a television reporter. My plant with the Grinch pics from Kaylee. Oh, you like that one, Mom? Yeah, that was sweet. My mom actually got her like special flowers that reminded her of the Grinch, and she made these little like Grinch pics to put in there for her because she knew she'd love it. Doesn't she look like a reporter? Like, from the town square circle, we are reporting a Santa Claus sighting. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna go with that. That's gonna be the title, Santa Claus sighting. We're just gonna have fun with it. It's still the holidays. So, I have to say, I was gifted a very sweet card from, thank you, Light Night Boat Parade on Tampa Bay. Saw the Skyway Bridge from under it. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, Linda, that's so cool. I know your kids being here was very exciting too. I think more and more people, you know, are appreciating being with family more, because in this really crazy world, you just never know anymore, you know, and I just think more of us are aware of that and, you know, truly not taking life for granted at that point. We're just seeing our loved ones whenever we can. I know seeing my son is very important to me because he's so far away. And I'm used to seeing him all the time. So whenever he comes to visit, I always appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to put her over here, guys. So she's kind of hanging out. And then we're going to put a little bit of pink glitter on her. And this is the way I do my glitter. You could squirt it out of here. This I got at Hobby Lobby cheap, like 69 cents. I just put a little paintbrush in here and I just kind of, we're going to paint the glitter around the houses. You know, almost like snowfall. Paint a little glitter on the white part to make it look like snow, because snow is, you know, diamond dust and that all that stuff usually does glitter. One of these days I'm gonna find diamond dust because I can never find it. Family time is so needed, yes, especially for us mothers. Especially for us mothers that used to create the magic for Christmas. It's really it really has been a lot of the mothers and grandmothers that created all of the magic for Christmas. And if we take that away, you know, I feel like some part of them is missing, and then they miss it, and that's why they come see us, because they know we're going to bring it back to them. At least that's my opinion. I did create a lot of magic for sure. I tried. Heck, I worked 3 jobs at one point to make all the magic affordable. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put a little bit on her dress because you have to. This is very subtle glitter. I don't do a ton of glitter, but this is very subtle. Diamond Dust is on Amazon. Sue, I have seen it, but when I see it, it's like the huge bottle of it. I need to look again. I think it's, I was trying to find it at Michael's when I had like a 40% off coupon, because I'm like, I don't need a big bottle of it, but now I'm thinking I'll probably use it. But we're going to do Diamond Dust on, you know, on a card. But look at that one. Do you guys see the glitter? I'm going to try to see if you can see the glitter. This is super cute. You guys see the glitter? It's not really glittering for you, is it? There we go. I love it with like the snow and stuff. It's just a pretty cute little card. Okay, there's one more, you guys. This one's special because it reminds me of an ice rink. And it reminds me of the background for Charlie Brown. Christmas time is here. I won't sing. All right, so let me see. Is this one running out too? No, we're going to use this one. This one's about done. And that one's about done. I just don't want to, I've one down to one card. So I want to do it this way. Joyce, do you love the blue? I love the blue with this, you guys. I was like, oh, we got to do blue. So I'm going to use I'm going to try something. I'm going to use this chunky glitter on this one. And we're going to do the same technique. I'm just going to mix it. It's all the same. Make sure you rinse these when you're done, though. I've ruined, like, almost all of my paintbrushes. But look, you guys, I have to show you something. Where did I put it? Right in here? No. I started putting stuff away. Where did I put it? Oh. Santa brought me new paintbrushes for Christmas. I love it. Because Santa's watching and he knows that I go through lots of paintbrushes because I forget to wash them. I'm naughty that way. All right, so we'll do one more. And I am going to line it up to where the moon is showing on this one, because I don't want to cut that pretty moon off. So let me do this. I'm going to put the glue on my card this time so I can line it up. And you guys, I am trying to get my room a little situated here. We're just going to use whatever we have left of these so I can throw them away and get out fresh. That way I'm not sitting here saying, I didn't use this glue since last year. I'm going to use up all my glue. Probably start a superstition. Okay, there we go. Everybody's behaving out there so far. That's why I bought you your huge, awesome paintbrush set. Yes, I needed it. Ooh, great minds. I bought myself a bunch of new craft supplies. Paintbrushes. Yes. Every once in a while, you need them. Because they do, I mean, if you don't do what I do and leave them out to dry, I think it's because I'm always in a hurry all the time. Oh, and another thing this year is I'm going to try to come on at different times too. Like I'm going to do some later nights. I'm going to do some earliers. Because I think mixing it up helps. Because I know some people have the same schedule. Like some of your favorite crafters will be on at the same time. I totally cut out that lake. I should have cut off the moon. I could add the lake back in, but then it looks like the houses are drowning. So we're going to skip the lake. That's okay. It's still the same. I have one more little girl here with her snowman, so I'm going to cut that out too. Let's see. Did anybody else? Thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. I know the paintbrushes, I love the variety packs because sometimes you need big and small, and I go through a lot of medium-sized ones, I think. And a lot of people have been using them for the Mod Podge. You know what's funny? Has anybody else had... Oh, Sue, you're so sweet. I love you so much. When you sent me that message, you made me cry the other day, and you touched my heart, girl. I try so hard to be here for you guys, not just crafting, but like, you know, make you feel good and positive and believe in yourself, because that was my whole plan. That was my mission. I wasn't going to come on here to do any money situation or anything like that. I'm just here for you guys. Okay. So does anybody find the new foam brushes lately? You know what I'm talking about, the black foam brushes that's like 3 for $1 or whatever. You can even find them at Dollar Tree. No matter where I'm getting them from, they are disintegrating. They're disintegrating with our Mod Podge. It doesn't matter what one you have either. It's so weird. Okay, she's gonna go down in front of the village too. I don't know what it is, but it really is making me mad. I'm like, why are we not making things like we used to? But we're charging more. Like, it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't matter where I get them from. They're all disintegrating on me. And it's different glues. It's not just one. I just don't know what to do about it. All right, this one we're just going to go on... Oh, Sarah, you're so funny. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Not funny. You're so sweet. I try to be funny. I just try to give you guys a giggle. I'm very corny. I know that. That's okay. That's what makes me me. But I appreciate your kind words, all of you. I'm going to end this year like with my head on straight and just confident that we're going to get new followers. We're going to help more people, you know, craft and feel better about themselves, because that's what I want for everybody. Okay, I'm going to put her in a sleeve. I have my sleeves right here, and I have stars. This is the one that looks like snow though, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to do some glitter, but I want to get my sleeve out, otherwise I'll forget. I'll probably put one of the other ones on the sleeve, so we'll get 2. But I don't want to do my glitter and then put it in the sleeve, so that one will have to wait for the picture. Let's see, I'm at 14%. My goodness. I use my phone a lot today though. Okay. I have not been putting anything down here. That's okay, because we're going to kind of go around with this one. All right. So, me too, yes. So, did anybody answer me on the foam brushes, or is it just me? I don't know. All right, so we're just gonna kind of go in. I'm going to tell you something while I'm doing this, because this reminded me so much of it. We were driving on Christmas Eve, we were driving to my in-laws' house, and my hubby lives out like in the country where there's not a lot of, you know, traffic and lights and all that other stuff, right? And when I tell you that the sky was lit up with stars, it looked like somebody threw a bunch of Christmas lights up into the sky. I mean, I was in awe. I didn't take a picture because you're not going to see it in the picture. But I think that will forever be in my memory. And it just, if any other kids notice that, like, they're going to think that the magic was there. And the magic was there on Christmas Eve. It was just amazing. And that's what this glitter glue just did, you guys. I mean, boom. It lit up. But I was in awe with how great it just looked. And I took my sunroof, and I didn't care how cold it was. It wasn't really that cold. It feels more like Christmas weather this week than it did last week. But I took my sky so we can see it and just feel the night air. It was just so magical. Kind of like this. Like, that's exactly the way it looked. It's just so cool. This is a lot of stuff that you see like in Halloween and stuff, but you can do this with any, you know, any nighttime pick. Okay, there was one more thing I wanted to add. I have a few stars. I noticed the foam brushes fall apart when I clean them in water. I think they're trying to make it to where they're not reusable. That's what I think. Okay, so I have this star confetti. I probably put way too much, but we're going to add that too, because why not? We're going to pretend it's Christmas Eve in the country where she is. And she's got stars in the sky, some Christmas lights all up in the sky. And that just kind of adds a dimension to it, right? And all I did was just put a little bit of the glitter glue. Now you want to let it dry. I keep putting the wrong tops on things, you guys. Ah! I can't wait to come back and actually craft a craft with you. I'm actually working on some things. We have fog and raining coming tomorrow for at least 10 days. Oh, Sue, I'm so sorry. Go out and enjoy the night air while you can. Open your window for a little bit if it's not too cold. It's like 50 here. Hey, Alexa, what's the weather outside? What's the temperature outside? 51. But it feels less because of the wind. Thank you, thank you. But wouldn't that be so cute? I have no idea what this thing, she was telling me something and I ignored her. I ignored her. Oops. All right, let me see if I can put, I think I can maybe fit this one in. Maybe. That's a big maybe. But I want to show you what it's like with these little hologram cards. Well, I think my leak in the bathroom is fixed, but now I have to blow dry my house. Sharon, what happened? Amy, it's 47 there? Oh, Sue. That's a quick window opening then. I know you and I are not used to that. Amy, are you laughing at me? Because it was 50, it's 51 and I'm cold. Marlene, if she's still here, she's probably laughing at me too. Okay, it's a little thicker than it should be. That's okay. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it. This one might go in, but it does have like the little 3D things. So we're not going to do it. I'm going to take a picture of it. It's like 3 degrees here and Rose, her sheet of ice. I don't know how you do it. Yes, I'm glad you caught me, Amy. I'm so glad you loved your Winnie the Pooh. Guys, I found the cutest Winnie the Pooh cards, and I sent Miss Amy something with that card in it. Okay, Amy, you are here to see the final cards. I actually was going to do 4, but I ended up doing 5 because we split one of the cards in 2. Your daughter happened. Oh, no, Sharon. I have to... You know she watches this, right, sometimes? Okay, I have to catch up with you. I'll call you in a little while. Oh my goodness, Sharon. What have I missed? I know you sent me a text and I went to reply, but it was really early. I knew you were sleeping. Hello, Grace Vintage Decor by Stacy. Stacy, you get to see our cards all done. I'm going to line them up for you. And remember, you do have to let them dry, especially if you did your dotting with your puffy paint. I call it puffy paint, but you guys know. Hi, Stacy. I loved your post the other day. Okay, so we did end up doing 5. Even though I sent you 4 backgrounds, we did 5 cards because we split it up. So these are the 2 that would be considered like the negative / positive. So like, let me show you these 2 side by side real quick so you can see. So see how that was like 1 background at one point, but we split it up to 2. I love these. It's a lot colder where I am. We have had winds for last 4 days. I know my daughter made a snow angel, Amy. Her friend fell very ill on Christmas with the flu. So they've been kind of stuck in the house playing like Monopoly and whatever they can do inside. But they did manage to get outside and make a snow angel because she felt a little better. So, oh, I just put my finger down in that. Okay, so let me show you. We did a lot of glitter tonight. A lot of puffy paint, but these are our cards. I think they turned out super cute. You guys know that I will post a picture of them when they're all done. And that's it. I wanted to kind of make the last one of the year just kind of simple. So I'm going to show you a really quick sneak peek of Valentine's Day because I think I may have a couple slots coming up available. Or I think I may just I may sell the kit just separately. I may have to even make more, but let me show you a quick little sample, okay? So January's kits are all Valentine's Day because we want to make our Valentine's Day cards by the end of February so we can mail, or January, so we can mail them out. Hi, hello, my sweet Mandy. Welcome. Are you staying warm, girl? I know it's cold here in Florida. Happy New Year, Linda. There's some kind of something going around. Yes, she had the flu. Her poor friend had the flu. Now, my daughter got the flu shot, so she's been fine. She didn't get sick at all. Her and I got flu shots in October. So these are all your extras. I put lots of little things. Did anybody not get their kit yet? I know there's a lot of kits out still, but I think you all should have received them by now. Thank you, Mandy. I hope you do too. I have my husband's 3 best friends are coming to my house, so I may be on. If they drive me crazy, I might need some company and I'll pop on to say hi. But this is the extras. So I gave you guys lots of little goodies, envelopes, foam hearts, paper hearts, stickers. There's a couple little wood hearts in here. So these are your extras. And then we're going to be doing a vintage Valentine Disney week. We are doing, and I have them named, but I don't have their names out in front of me right now. This one is all vintage love, like all vintage type. I'll show you this one real quick. It's a little chilly, but New Year's is supposed, I know, here too, Mandy. It's supposed to be very, 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 very bad here. So we have our little, you guys remember these from like the 50s and 60s? So we have like our vintage girls. Some of you are going to get different ones too. So we'll probably do a Valentine's Day exchange. So you guys may end up with something different. And then of course your backgrounds. And then we have a very sweet Valentine's, which is all about treats and sweets. That's going to be another week. So there's like cookies. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. I gave you guys lots of like background paper, and I want to just shout out to my mom because she donated this napkin for everybody to have like this little sweet cake Valentine napkin as a background. But there's a mix of some things in here, but there's going to be a little box of chocolates and a little heart cookie and maybe somebody that you may recognize from a certain label in a grocery store that you may buy stuff to bake with. That's all I'm going to say. You guys will probably know. And then this one is cute and cuddly, and it will have a set of kitties and some Kewpies. Some Kewpie babies in there and a set of kitties. So we're having a PJ celebration at my house at the clubhouse in my neighborhood. That sounds so much fun. Oh my gosh, Mandy, I want to come. If they get a little rowdy over here, I might come and see you in my pajamas. I know you're not that far. So this is the kit. I'm very excited for January's kit. I'm probably going to have a little bit of extra. So I may, if you're not part of the club, I may post them on my Etsy. I'm not even going to show you all the Disney ones, but I will say that there's an actual vintage Valentine. It's not a copy. It's an actual vintage Valentine in that set. There's one at least that I had found. You love the Kewpies. I'm so glad. I love those Valentines. They were the best. Yes, I know, right? Well, we're going to be creating with these for all the month of January. So if you guys, I will post a little walkthrough of this. This was just your sneak peek. But we're going to have a lot of fun. It's still going to be Thursdays at 7 p.m. That part is not changing. But we're going to be having a lot of fun for January. And then February, I'm working on things. We are going to have to do some Easter already. Yes, I know we're talking about Easter. And we are going to be doing some St. Patty's Day. So St. Patty's Day and Easter will be in the month of February and March so that we can, you know, stay ahead of the game. We gotta stay ahead of the game. And then we'll have some really fun everyday things that I have planned for the upcoming months. So I'm super excited. If you guys have any suggestions, if you want to see anything new in the craft box this year, please feel free to send me a message, reach out directly to me, leave a comment. As long as it's kind, I am always open for feedback. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if I don't get to hop on here before New Year's, I'll try. But if I don't, because I'm going to have to be babysitting these 3, I hope you all have a wonderful New Year. And I will see you soon. I love you guys. Bye.